Mika? There she was, Mika, with her mask off.
What do you think?
By the way, are you Mie the streamer? Private Cathedral Academy. It is a prestigious school with 100 years of history. I, Yuto Minazuki, the student council president of that school, devote myself to making the school a better place every day.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Ah, Aika, good morning. When I arrived at school in the morning, I was approached by Aika Kisaragi, who is also a member of the student council and serves as vice president. Aika is a perfect person with excellent grades, good looks, and good conduct. She is popular among both men and women.
Since we're here, can we go to the class together?
Sure.
Thanks. Then let's go then.
Saying that, Aika started walking beside me.
Hey, the two members of the student council are walking together. Both of them are good looking. They're so picturesque. Apparently, we become a drawing when we walk together, huh?
Well, I guess so.
Are you embarrassed?
If that's what you see, go see an eye doctor.
You're putting the chill on me.
At that moment, I suddenly heard a conversation from behind.
Here she comes, the masked girl. You're right. Why does she always wear a mask? I heard that she has a really ugly face. And I think she feels inferior to Aika, who is absolutely perfect.
Masked girl. That's what people call her. Mika Kisaragi is her name. She is Aika's older sister. As the girl who just said, apparently, she wears a mask because she's ugly. Well, that is just a rumor. However, this situation is not very favorable. I want to do something about it.
I know. That's our promise.
If you know, that's fine. The promise is about her sister's mask. Wearing a mask, as I mentioned earlier, attracts attention in a negative way. Therefore, as a condition for Mika to wear the mask, her family, Aika, is supposed to take good care of Mika's mental health. However, I have a bad feeling about this. A few weeks later, Mika stopped coming to school.
Hey, Minazuki, can I ask you a little favor?
What kind of trouble are you going to cause me today?
Did you always think it was trouble?
Just kidding. So?
You know, Mika Kisaragi, right?
Of course, she's famous.
What is Mika's current situation?
I know she hasn't been coming to school, but I don't know if it's because she doesn't want to or for some other reason.
I can't say for sure, but I think there is a reason.
Why do you think so?
Because Mika is so serious, you know?
This is the second year for her to be Mika's homeroom teacher. She should know her well. I got it. So you're telling me to fix things so that she can come to school, right?
That's the student council president for you.
I don't like to step into people's affairs too much, especially about family matters.
Oh, please, humor me.
All right.
I know you would do it, but are you sure?
Yes, the truth is, I was curious too, what Mika Kisaragi is like.
Do you like her?
Could you think before making a statement, teacher?
You're right.
So, what should we do? Personally, I'd like to talk to Mika in person.
Do you want to make a home visit with me? I was originally planning to go today.
I don't know if it's okay with her.
It's fine.
So, after school, I ended up making a home visit with the teacher as I got swept along. It seems that Mika's parents are both working and are not at home right now.
I'm coming.
Hello, Mika.
Well, why is the student council president here?
It's not a big deal. I just came to check on you.
I'm sorry for taking the trouble to...
No, don't apologize. Surely you must have circumstances, right? If it's cool with you, can you tell me why you can't go to school anymore?
But you don't have to force yourself, though. Got it. Anyway, please come inside.
And so we are led to her room. Could you share it with us? You can take your time.
Okay. I stopped going to school because I got tired of going.
Can you tell me why you got tired of going?
Yes. The thing is, my whole family hates me. They're always yelling at me and abusing me. Well, I still managed to tolerate that, and I was still able to go to school.
Hey, it's crazy enough already at that point.
But recently it's escalated and I couldn't take it anymore. Why did your family treat you so terribly? Probably because Aika's my half-sister. After the divorce, I followed my mother. Then after a while, she married another man, but he didn't like me because I'm not his biological child.
Your mother doesn't protect you?
My stepfather is rich, and my mom is at his beck and call.
The situation sounds the worst. Is that the same kind of reason you wear a mask?
Yes, that's right. They made me wear it when I was in middle school. Well, I think my stepfather thought I was an embarrassment because I was ugly.
You've put up with a lot of hard things.
Can't you do something about it?
What would make you want to go to school?
To be honest, I don't want to go anymore. Even if I go to school, there's no place for me.
Besides?
I have a place called the Internet.
It is true that these days, many people use the internet as a place to feel belonging. It's not that I'm saying that's wrong. However, as student council president, I also want her to enjoy her school life as high schoolers do. I got it. I will make a place for you. So, why don't you work up the courage to come to school once?
But I'm also afraid to go to school.
Trust me.
Mika, I'm sure Minazuki will keep his promise. Okay. I'll go to school.
Thank you. Just come to school when you've sorted out your feelings. After I told her that, we left her place.
So, what are you going to do? I don't think it's easy.
I have a plan.
What are you up to?
I'll use the authority of the student council president.
2 days later, I went to school for the first time in a while, just as the president had told me to. I'm scared. I don't feel like I belong. But now I trust my teacher and the president. I slowly open the door to my class and step inside. Good morning, Mika.
Hey, it's been a while. How have you been?
I can't believe it. Everyone greeted me. Good morning.
You didn't take notes, did you? Let me show you.
Nobody can read them. Your handwriting is too messy.
Hey, that's rude.
Listening to such a conversation, I felt relieved and couldn't help laughing. You laughed.
Did you laugh just now?
Huh? Is it that unusual? I mean, it's not that it's unusual. It's just that you're wearing a mask, so I couldn't see your expression. And since we didn't have anything to talk about, I took the liberty of treating you in a lousy way. I'm sorry. No, I don't mind at all. I hope we can be friends from now on. Yeah, I love to. I made a friend for the first time. Moreover, many people became friends with me after this. I can't thank the president and the teacher enough. Looks like it went well. Oh, thank God.
Lunch break. I finished my lunch and was working on the things that had been piling up. Just then, the door to the student council office opened. I'm glad you came to school.
Yes, as promised.
What can I do for you? I think I've made a place for you.
Yes, thanks to you. I've made friends with everyone in the class.
That's great.
I came to thank you for that. I really appreciate it.
This is the duty of the student council president. I'm rather relieved that I was able to fulfill my promise.
How did you do it, by the way?
That's... The day after I visited Mika, I went to Mika's class to persuade the students. Guys, I want you to listen to me for a minute. What's going on with the president?
Could it be because the masked girl is not attending school?
I have a favor to ask of everyone. I want you to get along with Mika. I understand how everyone feels. It takes courage to be friends with someone you don't know well. But Mika is not the person everyone thinks she is. She is polite, kind, and surprisingly friendly. As for the mask, there's complicated circumstances, so I hope everyone will understand that. Would you?
I want to ask you too. Would you please do that? It's true that we treated her as a nuisance without knowing her well. Maybe I'd like to talk to her too. Everyone.
Thank you all so much. I owe you. I'll leave the rest to the doctor. Well, I didn't do much. Don't worry about it.
I do care.
Well, the essential part isn't solved yet.
Still, whether having a place to belong or not for me has a big difference.
Well, good for you then. Well, family problems may not be solved right away, but to get proof, you can have this. While we were talking about this, I heard the door open again.
President, how's work going? Why is my sister here?
We've become good friends lately.
I see. By the way, the teacher was calling for you. Please go to the staff room.
I wonder what's the deal. All right, Aika, can you lock the door when you leave?
Leave it to me. Hey, what's going on? Are you interrupting me again? That's not true. Don't you get it yet? You're a nuisance. No one loves you. You don't belong anywhere. Even Dad is annoyed with you, right? I know. I'm hated by everyone and have nowhere to belong. Then why are you befriending the president? Aika hits me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's when I heard footsteps. Aika noticed it too and withdrew her hand.
What's wrong? Look at me, both of you.
It's nothing.
There wasn't any call for me, by the way.
Oh, really? I'm sorry. I must have imagined it. I'd better get going.
How'd it go? Did you get anything?
Yes, sort of.
Why don't you come over to my place today?
What?
You'd get suspicious if I went to your place every time. So if it's at my place, I won't run into your family, right?
I see. That's what you meant. But please come to my place today. I want to show you something.
All right, I'll do that. I invited the teacher, but she said she had a meeting today, so it was just the two of us. I was invited to Mika's room, just like last time. Honestly, I was not used to being alone with a girl, so I was a little nervous. It seems it's recorded properly. You did a good job.
I did my best, so...
She seems kind of off. What's wrong?
President, could you turn around?
Okay. I turned around for a minute. I was called again.
Now I'm ready.
Turned around slowly. Mika? There she was, Mika, with her mask off.
What do you think? I thought you would accept me, even though you saw my face. I thought I shouldn't hide my face from you who saved me. It's embarrassing.
Pretty.
Huh?
Yikes! Oh shoot, I just blurted it out because of her beauty. In fact, Mika was very pretty. Calling her ugly was really just a rumor.
You're joking, right?
No, it's true. I think you should be confident.
Is that so? I'm glad you said so. Then, could you pat me on the head for pushing myself to do that?
Like this? By the way, are you Mie the streamer? Mie is gaining popularity as a cute streamer. I was surprised that it was Mika.
How did you know?
Well, I could tell by your face.
Were you watching me by any chance?
Well, kind of.
What's wrong?
No, this is so unexpected that I forget how I've been talking to you.
I'm kind of embarrassed to have you react that way.
Well, if you had seen the comments on the streaming, you would have had a better sense of self-esteem, wouldn't you?
I never looked at the comments because I was scared.
I see.
That's why I had zero communication with the audience.
Sounds like a lecture.
There was no choice, you know?
Yeah, no choice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Mika, what do you want to do with your family? Do you want to reconcile?
I want to cut ties with them.
Got it.
But I don't want to punish them or sanction them or anything.
You're so kind. I talked to the teacher and tried to help her to break off relation with them. First, secure evidence that the parents are indeed abusive. Then, present the recording.
How did you get that?
I have her carry a recording device.
This is a forgery! How could I say such a thing?
It's impossible for her to do that.
Do you believe her? Rather than me?
Yeah, I can tell by the tone of your voice right now. You have a backside, and that's revealed at the time of this recording.
That's...
Well, I won't leak this to the outsiders any more than necessary, because Mika cared about you and asked us. We need to discuss this once with your parents and the lawyer.
I got it.
After that, we had a discussion with various parties involved and succeeded in separating Mika from her family. As I said before, it was never leaked to the outsiders though, because Mika did not want any sanctions against her family. The students around Mika, who began to live her life unmasked, felt something off and became suspicious of Aika. As for Mika, who now lives her life at school without the mask, I like you. Please go out with me.
I'm sorry. I'm glad you feel that way, but there's someone I like.
Who is it?
The man who pulled me up from the bottom.
After school. Well, let's head back.
Wait up!
By the way, I heard you were asked out again today, huh?
Well, yeah.
That's amazing. Now you've been asked out every day for 3 weeks.
I'm not too happy about it, though.
Why not?
Well, I have to turn down every confession except from the person I'm into, so it's pretty stressful.
That must be tough.
Well, I hope my crush confesses his feelings to me soon, though.
Mika and I met our eyes as she said that. Is that what she means? I manned up and told her how I felt. Mika, I have feelings for you. You are kind and considerate. That's what I like about you.
You didn't say pretty, though. Does that mean I'm not pretty?
She said it jokingly and laughed. That was cute too. No, of course not. You see, if I say pretty in the confession, doesn't it sound like I chose you because of your face?
Well, if that's all it was, yes. But since you said you liked the inside of me, I wouldn't think that way.
But of course, pretty is common knowledge. So, what's your answer?
Of course it's yes. How can I not fall for you?
So we started dating. For the past years, she's been living in a mask, and I haven't been able to see her smiles. I'm going to do my best to make her happy and see many smiles from now on. I hope we can continue this relationship forever.